Does the lactose in your milk upset your tum-tum, make you run to the bathroom? It does for one of us. So today we're looking at lactose-free milk. I'm Rob.
And I'm Katie, and...
This is KR Compares.
Yes.
And so today we are actually looking at, specifically, this is a very specific reason why we chose this, but we're doing lactose-free milk, not non-dairy.
Correct.
Which is its own thing, and we'll do that in a separate episode. So that being things like banana milk, almond milk, oat milk.
No, banana milk is just the flavoring. It's not made of bananas.
I don't know. I just saw banana milk.
No. So yeah, like oat milk, cashew milk,
all
things like that.
So that would be an entirely separate episode. So what we've got now is milk that is lactose-free in one form or another. Now there are at least two more brands that I know of. One of them is of course Kroger, which I'm good.
Well, Carb Master we found out is Kroger.
It is technically Kroger.
So.
But then there's also Horizon. Now the reason we don't have Horizon here is because we actually generally go with non-fat milk. So if people really want it, then we'll add it in. We'll do a 2% milk version or something like that, where we include Horizon as well. But generally speaking, we usually go fat-free all the time. So that's why we're going with fat-free across the board here. We want the flavor to at least be similar. That's how we do it. So
what makes these lactose-free?
Sure.
So they actually add lactase, which is an enzyme. So
all
three of them have that.
Oh, okay.
So that's supposed to help you break down whatever, like, the lactose is.
So it adds the enzyme that you need to break down the lactose.
Mm-hmm.
And all of these do it?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so before we started, I just looked up, and they all have the lactase enzyme, vitamin A, palmate, and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, I thought this one was... I would have thought that Fairlife was a little bit different.
No.
Okay. So what order are we taking this in?
So, I guess we should do, again, kind of like...
Order of creation.
Order of creation. So lactase is one of the first ones. It came out in 1974.
Okay. So what do we know about lactate? Came out in 1974.
That's about it. That's all
So we know. It's another large company we don't know much about.
I mean, it's a large company, so it's founded by Alan Kligerman,
Sure.
who was a third-generation dairyman.
Okay.
So supposedly he realized like some people couldn't have it, so
It took him that long to realize it?
no. Well, okay. Yeah, I don't know, but just to expand like business and stuff. So
Jeez, every time we give the kids milk, they have to poop a lot.
Oh,
weird. Anyway, have your glass of milk.
Supposedly he studied dairy science at Cornell, and after graduating,
they have a dairy science section of Cornell.
I guess I don't know. So he founded Lactate in 1974, and so it's made with fresh milk, and then it's treated.
This is according to their website.
Lactase, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, it uses lactase enzyme to break down the lactose from farm fresh dairy milk into sugars that are easier to digest.
I mean, it's literally what it says right here. Lactate brand simply adds a natural enzyme to real milk to make it easier to digest. Lactate milk is 100% real farm fresh milk without that tough on your stomach lactose. Yeah. I mean, but it says here's the thing. It says without that tough on your stomach lactose, which makes it sound like it removes the lactose.
I think it just breaks. Yeah,
no, but that's what it says. So right here.
Yeah, so it doesn't have it, I guess, in there because they treat it with that enzyme, so it breaks it into sugars
before it comes out of the cow.
What?
No, because here it says lactate milk is 100% real milk, farm fresh milk without that tough on your stomach lactose. So if assuming that what they say is true, that means there's no lactose in this, based on what they said.
Correct.
Okay. But they didn't just add the enzyme; they also removed the lactose.
No, by adding that enzyme to the milk, it breaks it.
It breaks it down completely before it hits your stomach. So I assume it would be the enzyme that helps it break it down in our stomachs for us. But no, that's not.
I
don't because that's what I'm getting.
Again, I did not study dairy science.
No, but that's kind of what I'm getting at here. Either there is no lactose in this bottle already.
I don't believe. That's why they say lactose free, because I think they would be illegal if they put.
You would hope, but you never know. Interesting. Okay. Fat-free milk. This is fat-free milk. Lactose-free. Okay, yeah, I guess so. All right, so now let's deal with Carb Master.
I don't know, because it's Kroger, and it's hard to find
brand.
anything. But what I can tell you is this one is 60 calories, the Lactate is 90 calories, and then the Fairlife is 80 calories.
Interesting. So ultra-filtered milk starts with whole milk, which is filtered and separated into 5 main components: water, lactose, protein, minerals, and butterfat. We then recombine only the desired components into ideal ratios, giving you a milk that is high in protein with 3 grams of sugar per serving, as opposed to this, which has sugar 6 grams, and
this one has 12.
Has 12. Oh, interesting.
But But Fairlife still has 13 grams of protein and Carbmaster has 11.
Interesting.
So,
huh.
Anywho.
And 9 in this. So they're kind of all over the place.
They are kind of all over the place. Fairlife has been around since 2014. Supposedly, besides that lactase enzyme that they've added, they have an ultrafiltration system.
All our milk flows through soft filters to concentrate its goodness like protein and calcium while filtering out half of the natural sugars. So sip, drink, and chug as you enjoy our delicious ultra-filtered milk. Cheers. Okay.
Plus, it's really hard to find anything, but I did find on Wikipedia or like down the rabbit hole, Fairlife is owned by Coca-Cola.
Oh, man. Well, what else did you tell me when we were getting ready to film?
Again, I saw it on Wikipedia, so who knows, like...
how accurate this is.
Fact-checking, but supposedly, I guess in 2019, there was, like, some kind of investigation from the animal... What do they call it? The animal... The acronym was ARM.
ARM?
Yeah, Animal Recovery Mission. Supposedly, they released a video that was an undercover dairy investigation
into how they treated their cows, at least at one of the facilities where they get the milk from.
Supposedly, and yeah, like they were mistreating the animals. So again, take that with a grain of salt, do your own research, because I did not have enough time to do a completely deep dive.
Which, if true, would be really disappointing, because that's kind of their shtick, is like what happy cows or something like that, right? Like they kind of like, seems like they pride themselves like, we treat Fairlife, they quite literally treat the cows fairly.
Yeah.
But,
so I mean,
that'd be worth looking into.
Exactly.
Now, I've never had Carbmaster. I've definitely had Lactaid a long time ago, and I remember hating it.
Yeah.
Years ago. And so we usually go with Fairlife. Especially if you've never had the Fairlife chocolate milk, it is outrageously good. But I am curious to see how these ones actually play out here.
Mm-hmm. Especially because they have varying sugars and like protein and so I wonder if there's going to be different mouthfeels.
Well, and also being that they're all non-fat, they could also be all...
They could be really watery.
Really watery. So we're going to have a glass of this. Do you like ice in your milk?
Oh.
I've known people
do do that?
I've seen it happen.
Oh. Okay.
So we're going to try this, and maybe we'll have an update about how my tum-tum feels afterwards. But after this break. Okay, we're starting with the Lactaid.
Oh, I didn't realize it has a little cow on it too, but it's like a CGI cow.
Yeah, it's kind of weird looking. They're also advertising their Lactaid ice cream. Maybe we can try that too. Maybe do lactose-free ice cream. I mean, that looks pretty... Yeah. It's very white, but kind of like unnaturally white. I mean, I can't tell. But it does look a little watery.
Yeah, skim milk.
Yeah, I mean, what do you expect? Doesn't smell like anything.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like anything.
No,
I feel like milk has like a distinctive smell.
Milk should have a smell.
A smell that smells like milk.
Go ahead.
Okay.
That's sweet.
Yeah, you can definitely taste the sugars in there.
That is sweet. That's not bad, but it is sweet.
I remember back in the day, and again, maybe they've like changed their process. I always felt like Lactaid had it tended to have like a aftertaste.
Yeah, it was. I remember being gross.
And that's like back in like the 90s, early 2000s. Okay, so like maybe things have changed, or maybe my taste buds have changed. I don't know. I'm not getting a weird aftertaste, but I am. It first and foremost, you taste the sugars.
Yeah, no, it's definitely sugary. Interesting. So now we have this with low sugar, 3 grams. That's the lowest sugars we've got. Our Carbmaster. Just tastes slightly more like milk. Looks basically the same though.
Doesn't really, again, smell like much.
It doesn't smell like much, but there's a little hint of a milk smell in there.
It still tastes sugary to me. I don't know how.
It does taste sugary.
I mean, I know natural milk or whatever, like regular milk, it still has carbs, it still has sugar. But for some reason, it comes across differently. Like, I feel like maybe there's something
else in that flavor that's coming across too, though.
You know why?
Why?
Sucralose. They
added sucralose?
Yeah.
So what's the point of removing the sugar to add sucralose?
So because people probably still want something sugary. Like, especially the American palate, everything is...
It's really
over-salted or it's over-sweetened.
It's true.
So I wouldn't be surprised if it's like, hey, maybe they didn't have it and they're like, oh, well, you still want to have that sweetness, but you don't want to have...
I don't think milk needs to be sweet. It's just a drink. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, Americans are one of the only people that still, like, drink milk, like, as consistently as we do. I mean, it's... When you look at, like, the American aisle of any foreign grocery store, it's filled with cereal, and you have to accompany that with milk.
True.
There's really no other way to have it. Again, doesn't smell like much.
I think out of the 3...
Are you ranking them?
No, just...
This is the least sweet.
It is the least sweet, at least, like...
Yeah.
Like, right off the bat of how it tastes to me. But I also think it has, like... almost like a little creamier kind of texture, even though it is still skim milk, so it's, you know, it's still on, like, the watery side. We're not having whole milk here, right? So...
No, but it's weird because it does have a drier mouthfeel without the sweetness. So it tastes more like just milk without anything added.
Plus, I was going to say, like, so there is, like, that... There's an aftertaste of it tasting just like regular milk. Like
yes.
You have that lingering...
It does linger. These other ones didn't even linger as much.
No, they were kind of ephemeral.
Yeah. Interesting. So...
did you want more of this or no?
I can pour a little bit more in there if you want. So, which brings us then to the rankings. How do we feel? Because they all kind of have a... Well, these two are similar in their sweetness.
They are very similar, yeah. Oh, supposedly this is keto-friendly to the Carb Master. Which I guess makes sense because it's Carb Master, but like...
I mean, milk makes a good snack regardless. I mean, this is only 6 grams of carbs. This is what? Could be 3 grams? 3 grams, and that's going to be how many?
And this one is... 32 carbs. 13.
13 carbs? Interesting.
It's because of all the sugar.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So honestly, yeah, if you're keto, which I've tried a bit, like either one of these would be acceptable. This one probably not. You're probably not going to be lactate. Yeah. But now, okay, but with these being as similar as they are and as sweet as they are, it feels like they kind of serve a different purpose than this. Like if you were to,
what would you use these ones for because they are so sugary?
Smoothies. You could like this would be.
If you're doing a smoothie, like you're already in my mind, you're usually going to be doing it with fruit or something, and that already has a lot of sugar.
It's just how sweet you want it. I don't know. I mean, like kids are gonna love this. It's probably gonna mix well with cereal. You're gonna give them even more sugar. Yeah. Basically, but okay. So I guess what? So how do you
personally like? I wouldn't bake.
So is this your first choice?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Fairlife is
because again, I was trying to like take a step back of like, hey, this is the one that we usually go to anyway.
Right. I don't love the packaging. I don't love that it's plastic.
No.
As opposed to these being like cardboard. I still prefer this.
But at the same time, you don't need milk to be a dessert in and of itself.
True.
Like,
yeah.
Usually.
So I asked this question. This is one of our questions. So over on twitch.tv/theoriginalando, I have a question of the day. One of those was, is it weird to have a glass of milk? And I got a lot of mixed answers. So here it is.
Depending on where people were from.
That's also true too. But even some Americans were like, no, just to have a glass of milk, don't be a weirdo. Just, or whatever. I've heard, and I'm like,
I'm sorry.
Well, and that's the thing.
Here's the thing. We had a lot of people that grew up on farms and like ranch and stuff. Like, that's what you had.
Yeah, it's protein, it's sweet, it's not just water, especially when water can go pretty bad depending on how it's stored or whatever. Yeah. So, milk makes sense as like an easy thing to, whatever. But apparently people have mixed opinions on it. So let us know, how do you feel about just having a glass of milk? Or is it better? Or
I would say like chocolate milk, strawberry milk.
I'm not asking. I said a glass of milk.
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
But.
Or is it more appropriate to just drink it from the bottle? Also, do you drink milk from the bottle, or because you're just getting a sip?
No.
Right.
I mean, we could because we only live together. But if you're living in a house, no, that's like.
That's kind of gross, yeah. But okay, so number one for sure. How do these stand though? That's why I poured them again, so you gotta have no sip.
Because they're both equal. Like they just taste sweet.
But there's something strange to the Carb Master. There's an additional flavor there, and I don't know what it is.
It's so sugary.
That's the thing. This is sweeter. It almost tastes like cereal milk.
Yes. That's actually a great way to explain that.
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, if we were to make, like, we like to have, like, hot chocolates and hot cocos and
you think the lactate would be good for that?
I think it would, because then you wouldn't have to actually add any sugar.
That's true.
Because it already has it in there.
That's true.
So,
but now the Carb Master, it has a taste that I can't really describe. That goes along with it. This is just sugar. What the hell is that extra taste? Is that just part of the sucralose?
I feel like sucralose would it's just sugar.
It's just a sugar, but there's something else there, right? But there's something else
added
just past it, right? And I can't quite put my finger on it.
Ingredient, not in regular milk. Yeah, no kidding.
So I don't know. So what do you think? I mean, if you had to rank these two. Like, we know that this is first, but what are these two going to sit at? Because lactate is really sweet. But the Carb Master also has some sugar to it, too. So I really don't know. Or are they just tied for a second? Like, it's kind of a toss-up. I mean, I don't trust the Kroger brand as much as I trust lactate.
True.
So-
But for our purposes, like, if we were, like, let's say Fairlife was just totally out. I mean,
Okay.
usually we would just skip. But,
if I had to pick one instead of this, yep. So what are you picking?
so if we were to, for the things that we use milk for,
Yeah.
maybe the Carmel, I don't know, because, like, it does have a different, it has a little aftertaste, but for some reason, lactate is so sugary, and
So,
I don't know what else I would
I-
use it for other than, like, a dessert.
I don't remember the price of these off the top of my head, but what I will do is I'll find it, I'll put it up here, and that can maybe you guys can help make that decision. Because if they're the exact same price, then we're screwed. We have no idea.
Yeah.
It's kind of they're tied, but for different reasons though. But maybe if the price is different, you guys can
Mhm.
let us know what you think. If the price affects your opinion.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just proud of my, like, whatever lactate is in, like, they used to have, like, a really weird
It used to be super bad. I remember lactate used to be awful.
So whatever,
this
but
was-
maybe that's why they have all that sugar now.
Maybe it's to
because,
make
like,
up for how nasty it is.
I don't know.
Whatever they did. I'm curious. Anyway.
But to be fair, like, they have also, like, the advertisements for the ice cream. I would be really curious about the ice cream, because if it is so sugary,
Maybe the ice cream.
it makes sense in the context of
So you're
having
gonna,
it
you're gonna
as a
throw that
dessert.
in Ninja Creamy?
I don't have a Ninja Creamy, but maybe one day.
Maybe after we get married. Maybe someone will get it for you. Not me, you guys.
No, I just want to get that KitchenAid.
Yeah,
A
we'll
little
get that
mixer.
Okay.
So I don't know. I mean,
You want to have an answer and you
I want to
can't.
have an answer and I don't because they're both too sugary and they're confusing me.
That's fine. Also, I find I can't get a milk mustache. I mean, yes, I have a mustache, not a joke. I mean, like, you know how people are like, oh, look at a milk mustache. I feel like you actually have to try to get a milk mustache.
Well, that's also like using whole milk too because you need something with viscosity.
That's fair. Okay.
Plus, you know, like the whole got milk thing. That's another thing. America, we had that whole campaign.
What, got milk?
Yeah,
That was probably
that was
something
for
to do.
years.
I'm sure that had something to do with, like, dairy farmers, some other kind of thing.
Yeah,
It wasn't
no,
just
it
like a
did.
whole
But I was
governmental
like,
push.
that's still very like American.
There was some food that was like that, where, like, I think it was cheese.
Well, like the government cheese.
Yeah, literally government cheese, where they were, like, giving out cheese because they had it, like, stored or something, and then it was a whole thing. So the government got involved in the sale of cheese, kind of thing. It was so weird. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, America.
Okay. Well, I mean, this was enlightening, I guess. I mean, not really, but
Well, to be fair, at least these weren't terrible. Sometimes we have things that are so completely like at odds with like there's like a major like here's the first one and here's like the third or
distant
fourth.
third. So yeah.
These are at least are drinkable. They are potable.
That's it. So you got
Yeah,
drinkable
but
potable.
they're potable. I mean, if you are like this one, at least says it's keto friendly. So if you're fine with having a little bit of additives,
I mean, but
go with
honestly,
that.
this is twice as many carbs, but you could just as easily do this. So just
Yeah.
avoid, if you're going to go keto, avoid the lactate. If you're going to go
Exactly.
carnivore, avoid the lactate. That's fine. That's all you need to know. Okay. I mean, I'm happy with the results, or, you know, for the most part.
Okay.
Don't forget.
Like, subscribe, tickle that notification bell, follow him on Twitch if you like any kind of
Games.
video.
Game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
video games.
games.
Okay.
Or occasionally we've done live and we've done some cooking shows.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I'm Rob.
And I'm Katie, and drink your milk, okay? Unless,
Get milk,
Yeah.
and then you have gotten the milk.
yes.
It's so sugary.
Yeah, it's weird.